Okay, welcome everyone to some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I'm going to be playing on my old random randomized account, and you might be wondering who's with me today. The answer is no one. Ultraviolent is working, or being a dom, and so is everyone else. So there you go. I just want to finish this because this is Nemelex's choice, and I'm worried that I'm going to be kicked out of my free points. So I have to finish this sometime today. Where's my music? Guys, I lost my music. I'm so sorry. It'll be one moment. But yeah, so I'm gonna be just naturally, getting all this stuff done. Whoa, that was really loud. Holy crap. Anyway, as I was saying, there is one thing that I just want to mention. Um, so if you guys should know by now that most of this stuff is not going to be live. Like, sorry, when I say live, I mean it's not going to be uploaded the same day as it's going to be recorded. Simply because I'm recording more than once per day. And you also may know, though some of you may not, that I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks in 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 the December-ish region. I think it's like Christmas time I'm leaving, so there will be at least 2 weeks where I will not be present to help the team, help the not the team. Hang on, let me just think. What do we want? Oh man, it's really hard to say. I think we just want more armor, honestly. It's a bardish, centaur barding of flying. That's not bad, I guess, but I don't know if it's better than my fire resistance one. Honestly, I think it might not be. Okay. Well, for now, so I'm going to be trying to create a backlog of about 20-ish videos, hopefully. That's my goal, at least. And I'm praying that works. So you guys are going to have to deal with that, unfortunately. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad because it's all live recorded. It's all recorded like as I would normally. It's just that I'm going to be not present to answer any questions, and things might change while I'm away. But no, don't worry. I will be keeping up to date as much as I can. I will be keeping in contact with everyone. If you want to talk to me live, you can talk to me on Discord and stuff. But yeah, the essential gist of it is that I will not be able to answer many YouTube comments for about 2 weeks, so just keep that in mind. But the question I really want to ask is, what do you guys want to see in those 2 weeks? So I have a plan. Essentially, I have a couple of videos that I have planned. It's not going to cover all 20 days roughly that I'm going to be basically AFK, but it will cover a couple of them. So yeah, there might be a couple of other things. Now, I have two really reasonable options to take here. The first one is that oh my god, a bodish anti-magic, not bad actually, decent. Probably don't need this anti-magic halberd, but I have I could hold on to a lot of this tournament footage and use that during the break, so you guys can watch me and Ultra and Alco just dick around for like 2 weeks. If I can get enough content, it might not be able to cover the whole thing, but I'm going to be aiming to cover at least some of it with the tournament stuff. I'm not going in Desolation Assault, by the way. That's ridiculous. That's a very poorly balanced branch right now. Just generally, I think. It's not worthwhile for me to go into. Actually, I should go into it for 1 second and then leave. Just because I might get points for that. I think I do get points for that. Anyway, as I was saying, so if you want, I can try to record. So obviously, after this tournament ends, I'm gonna be relying fully on. I'm gonna have this big, nice surplus of videos, maybe like 4 or 5 videos at least. So I could possibly hold on to those if you guys like, and by holding on to those, I can play them during the tournament. During my absence, which is reasonable, and then I can just play live stuff from then until the holidays. Or I could record in secret and upload all this tournament footage, just get rid of all that surplus, and then record a little bit more later, and try to get full, I guess, distinct series for example, I think Road to Lair, the Fielded Berserker, it's not going to come out for a while because the tournament's in the middle of this. I wasn't actually aware that the tournament had started until Ultra told me about it, like the day after it started. So, yeah, I haven't really gotten around to doing Road to Lair yet, but I can. Oh, brand weapon! Holy crap! I could actually get this to become a lightning. Okay, well it went to freezing again, so whatever. Such is life, I suppose. Anyway, so that's a reasonable idea, at least I think. So if you guys want to do something like that, that's decent. Yeah, I'm gonna mostly just ask some opinions. I'll make up my own mind, but you know, it's nice to have people wondering if they want to. I would like to think, hear at least what people have to say. If there's any particular requests for both series that you want me to do in the holidays, and also whether you want to see the tournament footage now or later. I probably should have posed this question a bit earlier, but I forgot. So, yeah. But at the very least, this video will come out, I think, and then after that, you guys will decide. Like the day after or so, I'll either switch off from tournament stuff, or I'll switch off from tournament stuff, or I'll just do something else, or I'll stay with the tournament stuff. Sorry, getting a bit distracted, just because Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is a mentally taxing game. People don't realize that it's very hard to play while talking. I've gotten used to it now, but you can kind of see it when Ultra plays. He just doesn't know what the hell to say. It's very awkward. Holy crap, this is really bad. I need to kill both of these red guys right now. Okay, that's not working at all. Need a telly. Okay, turn the regen on. Okay, I need to bow these guys down. Okay, yeah. I think I'm relying too heavily on my melee skill. It's not good enough. It's really frustrating because like I know my melee isn't bad, but for some reason I just can't seem to kill anything with it. It's just really frustrating the shit out of me. So sorry about that, but not sorry at the same time. I guess I'll just use the bow because you can't berserk when you're bowing people. You have to remain calm and focused. So yeah, I have to like actually shoot them without any bonuses. Christ, that damage is so insane. Okay, switch over to another weapon. Nice. Any food? No. Stone Giant? No. Don't give me food. Prick. Okay, come on, shoot. Generally speaking, Okawara is I think Okawara is still a better god for this kind of style of centaur. But Trog is decent. He's a little bit underrated, I guess. Oh, I should probably use this thing. The velocity bow. Bam. I probably should have healed I probably should have used Trog's hand there, just because I don't want to get marked anymore. It's a bat. Like he wasn't even that strong. I don't know why I couldn't kill him. It was ridiculous. It's actually stupid. I don't think I need the the Demon Blade of Flaming, honestly. The Cruel Justice is not bad. It's +8 velocity, which is decent. It's gonna do some very nice damage. I'm gonna make sure to shoot this yellow guy before he calls his friends. Like, I don't know. It's pretty interesting, to say the least, when you watch Ultra play on recording versus off. It's very different. But I guess, like, at this point, you know, gotta get used to it at some point. Can't just continue to use that as an excuse, I guess. I mean, I'm doing alright. I recorded most of these things. I missed the Goyle Enchanter, I think. But everything else was pretty much done. It was alright. I really do want a plate mail. Ooh, shiny plate armor. Damn, I didn't find that one. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, it's +2 fire resistance. That's great. That's perfect, actually. This is the late game weapon that we were looking for. So now we have +7 fire plate armor. So we're at 33 and 4, which is pretty decent. Oh, I got shafted here. I didn't even notice. I guess I'll pick up some of this gold. Cool. Neato. Huh, that was a lot easier than I expected it to be. Oh shit, large rocks. Please no. Definitely want to kill the stone giant, but maybe I should have killed the Rakshasa first. Rakshasa. Rakshasa. Is it Rakshasa or Rakshasa? I forgot already. I know at some point very early on in the channel I was like struggling to pronounce that, and then I like tried really hard to like remember how to pronounce it, and then now I've forgotten again. Time flies. You know, can't keep up with everything. Alright. It's kind of a bad enemy for me. Ice dragons. Because I don't have any cold resistance for some reason. Mostly because I'm dumb. I don't have any. Ow. Yeah, throw the large rocks at him, idiot. What? Did he? Oh, he's still alive. What? I thought the wizard was dead. I was like, deal with it. Yeah, this character has like some issues dealing with heavy armor, heavily like damaging high health tanks. But I guess most characters do. No, not really. A lot of characters just don't have that problem. But for some reason this one does. Okay, you can't be serious. You can't seriously take me that low every single time. I have 180 health for God's sake. Like, stop, please. Like, he's killing me in just like straight melee, and I have a friggin' good weapon. I have it on min delay already. Like, come on, man. That's not real. Can't do this to me. It's actually ridiculous how squishy this character is. Probably because of the 4 of 8, honestly. But that's the issue with Centaur botting, TBH. It's just very difficult at times to deal with. Speaking of dealing with stuff, what's my third rune going to be? I haven't really given it too much thought yet. It's probably not going to be. Could be silver rune, could be vaults, but I have a feeling that. Nope. Okay. I'm looking for a longbow of electrocution. If you didn't know what I was looking for. Oh, what's up? Reason why is because I just like it. I like the electrocution. It's a good brand, I guess. Like, is it because we have such little evade? Maybe we should pump more fighting. Don't seem to have enough health, maybe. I don't know. We seem to be doing enough damage. It's just like the Vault Wardens are just being real pricks today, or just in general. Like every single red one has been like almost killing me in 1v1 fights. It's crazy. Look how much damage it took from like a single arrow. That makes no sense. This character's supposed to be like decently tanky at least. Could be that I just don't have enough fighting. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, this weapon gives me RF. I just realized that's a good weapon. I wonder if it's good enough that I need to use it for instead of the anti-magic. I really like anti-magic against orbs of fire. It's pretty good. But yeah, if that's better, then I'm not gonna waste my time, I guess. Really? Oh, I can't get in there because I lose a my potion just because I can't get in there. No dig, no disintegration. Dig. Nope, nothing. Feels bad, man. Terrain. I'm just, if you're wondering what those searches are, I'm just searching for a future setup I might consider doing. I'm trying to figure out if like I need like keywords that aren't ordinarily used. Basically, that's what I'm trying to look for. Like, look, I can kill these trash mobs really easily, but I can't kill anything else. It's pretty crazy. How do we have so much stuff that's like unusable? Is it the 20 food rations? Guess we'll get rid of that. Oh, flaming. I don't think you can get naturally occurring bows of electrocution anyway. You usually, I brand weapon them. That's where I get them from. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. There's too many enemies here. They're still killing them though, I guess. We're marked. Sucks. Okay, now we're not marked. Now we're marked again. God damn it. Please. Maybe I should just have the MR ring on rather than the poison resistance. That could work. I mean, poison resistance tends to not be as important after the second rune, honestly. Like, every single rune has at least one poison enemy. Shoals has the least, but Shoals has, like, pretty much the most dangerous one, I guess. Kind of. Like, in terms of poison damage. Those sea snakes are really painful. But, yeah, every other branch has poison in it. Spiders, spiders. Snake is snakes. Yeah, it is. Okay, what just happened there? Why did just a billion things happen? No one read a scroll. But there's a bunch of summons on the screen now. I don't understand that. Okay. I guess we just leave. Stab those guys. Maybe it was a scroll summon. I assume it was. Has to be. +2 Ring of Evasion, huh? That's pretty good, actually. Like, it doesn't look good, but it's actually pretty good. Putting my AC from 5 to 7 is decent. Probably not worth the MR, but... Christ. This is why... Oh, we really should not have berserked there. Okay, we need to leave. Yeah, I'm playing far too much like a berserker. That's an issue, I guess. I need to remember that I am not a berserker. I'm actually a half melee, half ranged guy. So my berserking power is a lot less. I probably have like 10 evade naturally, and like 20 more hit points had I only been a full melee berserker. But because I'm not, I have to be a little bit more careful, I think. I wonder if polearm's training is even necessary, honestly. Probably not. What do I wield this anti-magic buddy shot? 1.0 is not bad. Okay. Fine, we'll just use it naturally then, I guess. Maybe it is bad. Who knows? Honestly, I just... whatever. I'll deal with it. What was that bow? It was the freeze bow, right? Freeze in. No, that's not good. Okay. This is a very scary spot to be in. I'm gonna have to staple a lot. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to berserk here. Oh my god, look at that damage. This is what I mean, like, even with 276 health, things are still killing me. That's not how normal berserkers work. This character sucks in terms of melee. Like, ranged he's good, but it doesn't help here, because depth is not about... Look at that damage! Jesus Christ. Oh my god, we are taking so much damage. This is actually ridiculous how much damage we're taking right now. More strength, why not? Like, look at that, we drop down to like 20 HP every time. It's actually retarded. I'm actually gonna have to use hasting and stuff to like get out of just basic staples. God, this is so bad. Oh man. Ugh. Honestly, I'm just gonna use the scroll summoning here just to make my chances of surviving a little bit better. Clear out some of this trash. Okay, that cleared out a decent amount of that trash. Like, look at how low we drop, like, every fight. That's crazy. That's not normal. That's not intended behavior, I swear to God. What the hell? Like, that does not feel safe. Even when I berserk, that doesn't feel safe. That's ridiculous for a depths character. This is why, like, even though our character is in, like, good shape, I don't... For some reason, it's really throwing me off. Like, the fact that he just can't do anything right. I don't know, man. This could be a scary, scary game. Might even end in death. I tend to be pretty good at calling when I die. Sometimes. I mean, if we get a Bist here, it's actually not too bad, so I guess it doesn't matter if I just tap stuff. Don't care too much. Look at that damage! What? Oh, I got tormented. Okay, fair enough. I was gonna say, like, that was ridiculous. That's way too much. Then I realized, no, I actually did take off my health there. That wasn't just a troll. It was just a prank. Alright, cool. We're running... Somehow we went lower on piety. That makes no sense. But Wander Disintegration, that's good. Somehow we still have too many weapons. Guess we don't need one of these Ice Blast weapons. Can enchant that, guess. Like, we don't actually... I don't know how we have so little slots. It's crazy. Read this. Potion of Magic. Never gonna use that. Like, not in a million years. Everything else, yeah, probably, but not that specifically. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to play kites. Like, it doesn't seem safe enough for me to melee. Look at that. Holy crap. That is crazy. It's too many enemies all at once. What's this demon whip? Draining. Demon train. It's draining. Rune short blow. Bow. I don't know why I said short blow, but yeah, close enough. To original. Where's the statue? There's a statue. There should be a statue on this place. There it is. Found it. Okay, I want to kill it because it's gonna ruin waste all my arrows otherwise. God, that really sucks. Alright, that was decent. This is like not a very, I guess, rewarding vault. That one is. It's kind of just whatever. We have a lot of good staircases here. It's gonna be good for us. Oh, this ring vault. Okay, we're gonna skip this floor. Look at the damage we take. My goodness, this is just silly. Let's pump up some more armor. Actually, let's pump up more dodging. Why not? 7 armor is not that good. Alright. So as with this ring one, with this ring level, the strategy, as I've said before, for me at least, you can stay here. You can do this whole thing, but I hate doing it because it's really slow and very dangerous. It's like a billion enemies. It's really bad. So what I like to do is I like to just clear the outside ring and then skip the floor as much as I can. And then just be very careful about how I go about dealing with the rest of it. Okay. I'm going to play a little bit more slowly now, just because I feel like this character is a little bit weaker than it should be. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be not quite at ultra slow speed yet. I'm just kind of like chilling out, I guess. Alright, so that's the two downstairs. I'm going to just figure out where everything is. So this upstairs is decent. Okay. And it has access to this downstairs and this downstairs. Okay. I'm just going to go down both these downstairs, just because I can. Okay, so I know where these two are. And those are going to be the only ones that I go down. So the third upstairs that I find on this floor is the one that I will never go up, because that's going to just put me right in the middle of a million enemies. So once you like know the layout of a vault, it's actually very easy to just circumnavigate it if things get really bad. Alright, let's switch over to the bow. I think that's more appropriate. Be fairly consistent with how I deal with this. Just gonna sit back and pepper stuff. I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like the character's fairly weak, so I just don't want to give it any give him any reason to kill me, basically. This looks like a really big vault. I know that there's gonna be decent loot in there, but I kind of don't want to go in there at all, honestly. If I had a choice. But, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay, anti-magic Bardicia. Just cut him up. Reason why I want to use the anti-magic Bardicia is because I don't want him to cast spells. Once you actually get him to stay down, he's actually, like, once you get the liches with anti-magic, they're not incredibly threatening. They only have, like, a very limited opportunity to kill you. And then after that, they only have a draining touch attack, which only does, like, 12 damage or something. It's not bad. But it is draining, so I don't know. It's not terrible though, obviously, compared to what a normal guy can do. Damn. Look at that. Shredding them all before they can even get to me. Alright, I guess the fault wasn't as big as I thought I remembered it to be. That's fine though. Alright, so at this point we are fairly good in terms of like resistance to fire. We actually want more resistance to cold. We have a cold resist ring, but it's not as good as +4 slaying, so, you know, naturally I'm not going to use it. Maybe I should though, just to reduce the damage somewhat of what I'm taking. Oh well, whatever. Alright, so I want to explore this floor, even though it might be cumbersome to do so. Just because I don't want to take any chances when I skip. Just because you skip, it doesn't mean you just like play recklessly. Oh my god, look at that damage, what? Please. Let me go. I'm just an innocent centaur. I just want to frolic in my meadow. Is that what centaurs... Glades? Glades? Is that where they go? It is, right? I'm not crazy. Well, that's fine. Gift of a glowing hunting sling. Thank you so much. So this is the never go up staircase. That's fine. Nothing in here. Oh, Violet Floods is decent, but we'll see what this is first. MR Double Plus is a great ring. That's actually a really good ring, like an amazing ring. There's nothing in here either, so I guess we'll pick this up. There's nothing else we really want anyway. So this is actually good enough, so if I put this on, I'll actually stay the same amount of evade, also get MR++, and get a bunch of extra random crap, which is not that relevant, but MR++ is amazing, so it just basically means that I'm not going to get hexed or like some dumb shit's going to happen to me, and I'm going to call bullshit on it. That's impossible now, so good. MR, like almost max MR+ is insane. Very good for us. Like a lot of people overemphasize how much you need MR++. It's not actually a necessity. It doesn't actually aid your survival as much as you think it would. But it is still decent. I don't want to understate it, I don't want to overstate it. MR is fine. Ah, shit. Guess we're just gonna have to use the bow of freezing. I was like, I need to get a glaive of flaming, and then I realized, wait a second. Isn't my weapon strong enough to one-shot all these clowns? And then I realized, yes it is. Like, they can't actually hit me fast enough for me to kill me. And I do more damage than them anyway, so whatever. Like, the Thorn Hunter thinks he's got damage, but he ain't got damage. I got the damage. Damage is all mine. Alright. Cool. Just pepper them with arrows before they even get to me. I don't really care too much if like a couple of arrows just go into the water. It's fine. I'm gonna shoot the velocity bow rather than the freezing bow, just because it's a little bit better. I'm actually gonna switch around this weapon, A and B, just so when I switch over from the, so I can switch to the bow and then switch back to a freezing weapon rather than switching back to my original melee. You got to remember that I'm not a primary melee. I'm actually a secondary melee, which is rare for me, but you know, it happens from time to time. Ooh, some free cure mutes and stuff. That's nice. Thank you. I'm actually gonna put the poison resist here, just because it's a pain in the ass to deal with these guys. I don't want to waste the curing on them. Like, they're not very strong mobs. Shouldn't really have to bother. No matter what, though, I think the +4 slaying is staying with me. +4 slay is pretty insane. Turns this longbow into a +13 longbow. Pretty good. How long are we recording? 28 minutes, okay. I don't think we'll be able to finish Zot and all that stuff in one video, so we'll probably put it up to 2 videos. That's decent though. Just employing my tab back movement. Fairly straightforward, I guess. Okay, I can just shoot in a straight line now. But it was actually doing decent damage. Wasn't expecting it to do so much, but it's okay. I guess the +4 slaying is really helping it out. Like, I tend to find ranged weaponry just to be like fairly underwhelming for how much you have to like put into it. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, we have 8 cure mutes, yeah, we can get rid of it. Nice. That actually also gets rid of our oh shit, I need a berserk right now. To kill that Moth of Wrath, because I don't want one of those giants to berserk. That's ridiculous. Oh wait, this is actually the thing that gives us Arlek. Notice how even with Arlek we dropped down to half health, just fighting 3 of those guys. We already killed one of them before we got dropped down to half health. That's why I hate those guys. It's just fucking broken. It's ridiculous. It's too much. More arrows. We got 1600 now, so yeah, we should never really be using the melee weapon unless we have an actual reason to use it. Even if we blow 1,000,000 arrows, it's fine. I say that, but like, my mentality is very It's not like that actually. I still have that mentality where I'm like, I shouldn't waste my arrows. It's been drilled in too much at this point, honestly. So yeah, just gonna take some pot shots at the yak tours behind my brother-in-arms. There we go. Not bad. These guys are gonna just kite back, so it's fine. High regen makes this all the more convenient for us. Alright, cool. Just gonna shoot. I wonder how many arrows I've discharged so far. Be pretty cool stat to get. Let's see. Man, look at this. This is not very well done, but whatever. Yeah, we've shot about like 3,000 or 4,000 shots already. That's not bad, I guess. So I guess to answer Ultra's question, oh well, we can't really judge it yet because Zot's coming up and Zot's gonna be a real pain in the rear. So yeah. Alright, picked up more arrows. Shit. Why? No. Oh, the eye was just a shapeshifter eye. I'm actually going to switch over to the goddamn cold resist because I'm so sick of taking this much cold damage. Archlord has a whole shitload of AC, a whole lot of stuff. I probably should not fight him yet. I'll fight him when I'm like by myself. I'll just step all these guys. Like, he shouldn't be doing massive damage because he is in melee. He doesn't have a lot of spike damage. But he will be very tough to take out if I've got other stuff around. So I'm just going to treat him like a wall, pretty much. He's doing damage to me, but it's not amazing damage. It's going to be very difficult for me to kill him, though, because he has very high tankiness. Whatever. We'll handle it when we get there. Like, I think with a Brother-in-Arms and Berserk, he should be dead. Yeah, there we go. Wasn't too tough, like I said. It's kind of interesting that most players can kill other players when they become ghosts. It's pretty cool. Wonder if their strength should be relative, I guess. Like, you can get really, really strong ghosts sometimes. You can also get really shit ghosts. That's why I kind of like the tournament to play in. Even if I'm not playing in the tournament, it drastically increases the amount of ghosts that come out, but the ghosts are like really crappy ones, because a lot of players, new and old, will come on, and all the players will tend to either die really early dungeon and they just leave normal ghosts, or they'll die, or they won't die at all. And new players will tend to leave a lot of freebies for me to pick up, just like random shitty octopodes and stuff that I can just munch in one hit, and then I can just get some free, some free points and some free stuff. It's kind of cool, I guess. Free XP, I suppose. It's not too relevant, but it does make winning sometimes somewhat easier. It's kind of interesting. Or it could make it harder. It depends on like what stage of the tournament it's in. It's actually a very refined process that I guess we don't really get to talk about a lot. Like understanding the meta of the tournament, like what's good right now, what's being done right now, like who's doing what the goal is of other players. It's really important for like trying to eke out that win. Research is really cool. I don't know. It's a very fun part of the tournament. It sounds really like dumb and boring, but it's actually not. Very interesting. Oh crap! It's Gold Dragon. You know, I could use Gold Dragon armor. That would fix literally all my problems. Unfortunately, though, this is worse in every way because I used all my enchant armors. Go figure. It's not necessary though. It's fine. You should never cry over investing yourself into a specific armor. It's not a thing you should do, because it implies that you made the wrong decision by putting your eggs in the basket of a great armor anyway. Like, this is resistance to fire, plate armor. Why should I be complaining? I really shouldn't. It's a good armor. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, I shouldn't be sad about it. I should just be like, ah, well, that's fine. Because this is still a winnable character, this is still a winnable armor. It's just that I don't get the same resistances, and that's fine. I think a lot of people like will put far too much emotional emphasis on like the game. They'll care too much, they'll get attached to things, they'll try to emulate things that just aren't necessary to emulate. So it's just Could be. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish the video here. I'm gonna finish Zot next one. Hey Gordon. You're gonna be seeing. So please let me know in the comments what you guys think about. Oh god, what? Did my phone just start casting to a TV? What? Hello? Oh, anyway, let me know what you guys think about what you want to see in the video in the channel for the remainder of the holiday, which will be roughly in December somewhere. Let me know what you any series you particularly want, any like any particular like games you want me to play. I'm gonna be like trying to fill up that void with like just different games, variety of stuff, not just all crawl over and over. It's not like normal. You know, just make some interesting content. You know, just try to push it out there. I was thinking of doing a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. It's gonna be a really, really long investment, and it might take years to complete. But I actually do want to have like I said, my goal, one of my hopes, not goals, one of my hopes is that we're going to be getting the channel will get to a point where I will have a weekly like a 1 day a week series of not crawl, and that will be like a different playthrough altogether where I just play a different game like Ocarina of Time. And I want to get something like that because it should be pretty cool to see like me progress as a player through a different game. And you know, there's gonna be a lot of crawl jokes and a lot of like random memes that you might hear me say, and it's like a different playthrough because no one knows how to play crawl except you guys and me. So if you think about it, there'll be no other playthrough like this. It'll be unique. It'll be interesting. It'll be an in joke, a whole bunch of in jokes. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about what you want for the holidays. You want tournament stuff? You want not tournament stuff? Generally suggest stuff, whatever you want. But yeah, apart from that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.